Now that the virus is infecting more people each day, it's inevitable that some of those people are going to be celebrities and influencers. But when these influencers do contract the virus, they don't stop posting, which can get them into a lot of trouble. This was the case with Ariel Charnas, who has 1.3 million followers on Instagram and is known for her blog called Something Navy. Hey, what's up, IOers? It's Mackenzie here, and today on the channel, I'm going to be filling you in on how one influencer has made her fans really angry after what she's done since testing positive for the new virus. So Charnas took to her Instagram on March 18th, where she wrote a long Instagram post telling her followers that she had indeed contracted the virus. In the post, she acknowledges lack of accessibility to tests across the country and tells her followers that she's going to self-isolate from the outside world in order to not infect everyone else, which is great. But this all changed when she decided to leave her home in New York City to stay at her other home in the Hamptons for the remainder of the lockdown. And people were angry as she left her home to go to the Hamptons on day 10 or 11 of her having the sickness, which means she could have potentially infected more people on her way to the Hamptons, as people with the virus are potentially contagious for up to 14 days. Although she said she was feeling much better around the 9th or 10th day, and that's why she felt that she could go outside. After some backlash, she reiterated that health and safety was always her first priority, saying, quote, "We decided to leave our apartment building, but we called our doorman beforehand and made sure that the elevator and lobby were completely empty. We are now out of our house in the Hamptons and quarantining out here. We are completely symptom-free." She also posted a photo to her Instagram on March 27th, showing her taking in some fresh air outside in the backyard of her Hamptons home. And the comments on this post were flooded with people who were angry that she was outside at all, also showing their anger for her being in the Hamptons in the comments, with people saying things like, "As a nurse, I'm super bummed you couldn't stay quarantined for the whole 14 days past positive testing. Your privilege does not excuse you from following simple rules to contain yourself, and you influence a lot of young people." And then another said more boldly, "Why did you come to the Hamptons? We have become the next hot spot for Corona because all of you won't stop coming out from the city." So as you can see, people were really not happy. And there were even people in the comments asking her to confirm that her building took precautions when she left, as it would be incredibly easy for her to transfer it in the elevator or lobby. But as I said earlier, she did claim to take precautions when in public places. But after all the backlash on that post, she doesn't really seem to care at all, because she posted another very similar photo of her outside with her daughter a few days later, with people continuing to call her out in the comments for being outside at all. One even saying that she would be in jail in any other country for being outside with the virus, and others telling her to check her privilege. And this whole privilege conversation was made worse by the fact that she got tested at a drive-up clinic owned by a friend, leading some people online to criticize her for getting tested with relatively mild symptoms when there are people that are much sicker that cannot get tested, and using her connection to essentially cheat the system. And this is definitely not the first and will not be the last case of influencers and celebrities getting blasted for going outside during these lockdowns. I mean, if you guys remember, just the other day, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello were getting major backlash for going outside to what looked like get coffee, and as well Jeffree Star faced backlash for going outside in one of his recent YouTube videos. And I actually covered that story on the channel if you want to know more about that. I think with all this, pretty soon we'll be able to do a top 10 celebrities that got roasted for going outside or something like that. Let me know if that's something that you'd want to see. I'm sure we're going to be approaching 10 pretty soon. Okay guys, well that's all for the story. Please let me know in your comments down below. Do you think that people are overreacting as she looked to take precautions on her way out of the city? Or do you think this is awful and just reeks of privilege? Let me know below. So now I'm going to shout out some comments from my celebrities that got played by con artists video. Nuam Pai said, "I don't like scammers, but who can stop them?" And really nobody. I think just as long as the world goes round, there's gonna be scammers, unfortunately. Then Anna G said, "The key to a good con artist is confidence. You can get away with almost anything if you're confident enough." And yeah, I think it's definitely true. Some of the most confident and charismatic people are the ones that are the sneakiest and you maybe should watch out for. Then Maha said, "Mackenzie, your eyebrows are on fleek." Thanks so much, girl. I always love getting compliments about the eyebrows. I'm so scared though that I'm gonna be that meme that, you know, when you come out of quarantine and your nails are super grown out and your eyebrows are all crazy and your hair is all grown out. Like, that's literally gonna be me. I'm kind of afraid for my first video back, like at the real studio, because I'm just gonna look like a mess. Sorry in advance. Okay guys, thanks so much for the comments, and that's all for the video. Like and subscribe down below if you liked, and turn on the bell to never miss an upload. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.